How's it going, guys? Odds and Ends RC here. If you like what you see, please subscribe. It'll help me out. Today we're doing part 4 build series of the Tamiya Grand Hauler. There's a link in the description to it on Amazon. We're going to go try to do step 30. Get through the steps, the fuel tanks, bumper install, fifth wheel assembly, install of it, maybe some floorboard pieces. We'll try to get to step 43 or so, but yeah, stick along for the time lapse and we'll talk about it at the end, go over what we got done. Thanks. Alright guys, we got her done. We made it to step 43. This is what we come up with. We got the steps on. We got the fuel tanks on. We got the floor pieces in. We got the fifth wheel hitch on there. And we got the rear bumper on there. And the lights in it. Just the lenses. But it wasn't too bad. I ran into a few complications. Things you got to watch out for. The steps, they're pretty self-explanatory. A lot of these instructions depend on if you already have the multifunction unit, or if you're going to put it in later, or if you're not even going to use it. You got to remember that does cost around $300 for the multifunction unit, so keep that in mind to how far you want to go with this thing. There's some guts of the multifunction unit that goes in the bottom of the steps here. So I just left them open for now. There's a plate that a control panel bolts to in there. But I left it open, so I will be adding that later. The fuel tanks, they weren't too bad. You glue them together in two halves, and it has these end caps that glue on there. Actually, you screw these together, then the end caps glue on. Just be careful when you're gluing it. If you're using CA glue likes to fog and it likes to run everywhere. These fit really loose. So if you're going to glue it, use a thick glue. Don't use something really runny. Use something thick. Probably a cement would work better. I use CA glue because I had it laying around. I had a thick CA. And this little gas cap, I use CA for it too. But you got to be careful as it likes to fog. You'll see a fog come onto the chrome, which most time you can wipe it off, but if you get it too heavy or wait too long, it's hard to get off. I'm not too worried about these. We'll be upgrading these with aluminum later. There's some black stickers that go on here. Simulate straps. I didn't put any of the stickers on yet. I'll wait till I'm almost finished with it. The floorboard, that's pretty self-explanatory. There ain't much to it. Again, if you're using the multifunction unit, steps vary. There's a lot of pieces that bolt onto this that I did not bolt on. I will be bolting on later, but it is for the multifunction unit. Alright, in the back on the fifth wheel assembly, that's where I had the most trouble. In the instructions, they assume you have the multifunction unit, and they don't really give you instructions for not having it. It's kind of confusing. And also, they have two different fifth wheel hitch plates. You got the one which they show in the instructions to use with the multifunction unit. And then you have this other one that's also in the kit. Now, I went ahead, the other one that looks better, the one I used, but I went ahead and used it since that's the one they're using in the kit. And I assembled it as if I was using the multifunction unit. Just follow all the steps on it. And there's a little sensor that goes in it that you use with the multifunction unit. I just left it out for now and went ahead with the instructions as they showed in the book. But comes with this manual disconnect for the trailer, and the multifunction unit comes with a bracket for a servo to where this hooks to a servo. You know, everything you need to make this work with the remote will come with the multifunction unit, but for now I just set it up as the manual. But the hitch is kind of intricate. You just pay close attention. I had a few hiccups where I had to take it apart and kind of go back at it again, but I just kind of waited till the very end before I tightened everything tightly. The bumper's pretty self-explanatory. It has you press in these light lenses. There's no glue or anything. You just press them in. I used the end of a X-Acto knife and kind of pressed them in there. And they fit tight. They're not going to fall out. But I think they turned out pretty good. There is, again, with the multifunction unit, it comes with lights and stuff to run into the back bumper. And there's some covers that will go over that and hide the wires. I left it all for now. But, yeah, bumper's pretty easy. It's 2 separate pieces. And then just screws on with 2 screws. Not much to it. Yeah, that's how far I made it. Like I said, you just gotta kind of decipher the instructions. Sometimes it can lead you astray, and you just gotta look at it several times. Have patience. Like, it gets a little confusing toward the end here because they're wanting you to put in the multifunction unit, and their instructions are kind of lean toward that. So if you don't have it or you're not going to use it, you kind of got to decipher through it on what they're talking about or what you're supposed to use, you know, with the unit or without the unit. It's a little difficult, but if you've been in the hobby for a while, you'll pick up on it pretty quick. As far as paint, I haven't got to any painting yet, but I did get the colors. I got a pearl white and a pearl green. The white's a TS45 and the green is a TS60. I don't know how she's going to look, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do the truck in pearl white. I'm going to try to do the fenders in the pearl green. The front fender and the rear fenders I'm going to try to do in the pearl green. Kind of give it a two-tone. And then I'm not sure yet, but I was playing around with the idea of maybe also doing the green on the hood and continuing the line through the truck on up. Not sure yet. I get kind of picky on painting, so I'm kind of indecisive on it. But hopefully in the next video we'll have some paint on it and kind of see how it looks. Gonna go from there. My ideas on it. But if you guys got any tips or tricks on that, let me know in the comments. But yeah, hopefully in the next couple videos we'll get her done and maybe I'll take it on a test drive or something. Alright guys, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.